He countered himself, but Twisted Fate in most matchups is fairly safe if he ends up going for a Rod of Ages first, and then just look to impact the rest of the map.
Forced Intruder to go back to base, was only able to pick up boots for himself as well as a pink ward, but look at the top side of the map. V going aggressive on top of Marin. Swift's going to try and wrap around as well. There's the claw. The spear will connect. He's going to be able to jump straight on top of him. Swift gets first blood on Summoner's Rift.
And that, the early pressure that they have now, that they might just get demolished.
Wayless looking to be a little bit aggressive and try and steal blue buff away from Swift. Gets the sundown as well as the ultimate. Wayless sneaks up behind the cat and picks up a solo kill for himself.
Really calm, really well-tempered. Wayless just showing why he's an amazing player as a mid laner. He recognizes that he's doing so well in his matchup because, of course, you're going up against the Twisted Fate. That's not really that much competition.
Waiting in the bottom lane to see if he can get a gank off towards the Twisted Fate. Nah, forcing a teleport in the bottom lane. LGD getting jumped on by 5 members of NewBee. PYL, first men to go down. Intruders here trying to tank off some damage. He's going to fall as well as NewBee just chase on forward. There goes Marin into the back lines. He locks down Happy, but the 80 carry is still left alive. Marin's dead as well as V. He's going to go Mega in a second. Jumps straight on top of Wayless. Gets the Gnar back onto the Syndra. Gold card comes out. He tries to use the ultimate to take down Dade, and the only person left standing for LGD is going to be Imp. Gank down into the bottom lane, especially with the deep wards they currently have. Curtical actually being used by Happy, trying to get some damage onto PYL and Imp. Brom ultimate comes down as well. The 4th shot's not going to connect, but here comes Dade. The hook will miss. Dade gets the Thunderlord's proc to get a kill very early down in the bottom lane.
Yeah, and he
finds Intruder, actually gets smited to try and reduce his movement speed. V being very aggressive on towards Marin, but Imp, he's going to be moving up towards the top side of the map. V actually gets locked down, forced to flash away. The claw will come in from Marin, roots up V, who turns into Mini Gnar, and Imp will be able to pick up a kill in the top lane for LGD.
Yeah, something you have to watch.
Up against LGD side of the junglers. Here comes a Destiny looking to try and move into the bottom lane. Wayless is going to be the target. The hook lands on towards Dade. This time, and more obliterates Wayless before he can do anything at all. Marin's now the next target. Has to use his Zhonya's Hourglass to stay alive underneath his own turret. Does get locked down by the gold card from Dade, who goes onto a killing spree. Now Intruder's the next target. Marin will be able to take down V though. There's the curtain call. Lands so many great shots down. PYL will dodge the last 2, but it's a 2-for-3 trade in favor of NewBee. And they're looking to take down the bottom lane out of time. We have seen LGD fight back from deficits much larger than this, as they now look to try and catch out Happy in the top side of the map. Intruder will tunnel on forward, gets the smite as well as a knock up on towards Jin, immediately locked down by Marin, and they get a pick on the top side of the map. As the Mouse and Dragon spawns, looking to try and pull it out of the pit, as Dragon uses his flash there, tries to get a little bit closer towards NewBee's team to get some damage down. The rest of LGD trying to wrap around the pit.
They're just trying to pull them forward. They want this fight. NewBee are not interested in this.
V's almost Mega though, and PYL does play to Draktar, does a lot of damage to the support. Swift does get locked down. A good curtical slice off the support. V is Mega on top of Marin. Happy will get locked down though by Wayless in the back lines. Dade kills Marin, and now LGD are on the wrong side of the map. Mega Gnar into the wall means that LGD are just going to get cleaned up by NewBee with only Imp left alive.
Fairly decent job at it. They didn't get the blue, of course, but the fact that they were looking for it is good enough.
They've hooked up more here with the death sentence from PYL, but he's going to get tagged up by Winter's Bite. There's a Rylai's Crystal Septon towards Swift, but that's a 3-man stun coming out from Syndra. Intruder straight back on top of Moore. He has to flash away, living with a sliver of health. But NewBee, they turn on the go button with a big Gnar coming out from V. Happy's taking down Intruder. It's going to be Wayless that falls next. PYL is getting hunted down. Happy does get jumped on by Marin, but here comes Dade. Stasis is only going to keep Marin alive for so long as V chucks a rock into his face and picks up the double kill. That's 3 members of LGD.
Either Lissandra or Wayless and Syndra has to lock them down, but look at this.
He's on top of Wayless. That's already most of Wayless' health gone. Uses the Proto Belt. Gets a solo kill on the top lane for NewBee.
At this point. Can do really whatever he wants.
NewBee looking to try and start up this Baron buff. Moore has swept out the area. They do get spotted. Here comes the Destiny from Swift. They're on top of Marin. He's going to have to use the ultimate to keep himself alive. V is going Mega. Stuns him up. PYL's being chased down by the Twisted Fate. Dade just walks right next to him. The box will keep him alive for a little bit longer, but Proto Belt gets him closer. The blue card swag comes out for Dade as well, and immediately NewBee goes straight back on towards this Baron.
Yeah, this is such good play out of NewBee. Whenever LGD walk in to try and commit, they will try and kill him.
And they're
there goes
going
Intruder.
straight on top of Intruder. He gets knocked and locked out of the Baron pit to be taken down by V. And as soon as he is dead, importantly, draw one member of LGD down towards the bottom side of the map to make sure he's being dealt with. Here comes a teleport flame. LGD, they're throwing out the Hail Mary with Lissandra. PYL flashes in for a hook. Doesn't connect. There goes Marin. He's into the back left. Decides not to take the claw. Now Intruder's in trouble. V's in this fight. Goes Mega. Happy gets the first kill. Moore lives through it. There's Dade. He's on top of Marin. Gets the gold card down. Forces the stasis coming out from Lissandra, who has to flash away from V. NewBee are going in. V gets knocked backwards. Marin goes back in. Uses the ult on himself to stay alive. Has to take the dark passage to safety this entire time though, Raz. LGD's fountain and heal up. The rest of NewBee now looking to try and collapse on towards the final Nexus turret. LGD fighting for their lives. Here comes that final fight for them, Raz. They're going to try and defend this turret with all they've got, but it's an Elder Dragon NewBee that are just pushing on towards the Nexus. The Nexus is now bare and no turrets left to defend it. V is almost heading into Mega Knight. He's looking for the good opportunity to jump into the fight, but they're just focusing down the Nexus, Raz. It's almost
Come
dead.
down to this.
There goes the fight. LGD pulled the trigger. They're looking for the backline, but everyone is just so safe. They move straight towards the Nexus as they clean up kills left, right, and center. It's a double that comes out for Nah, and with the ace on towards LGD, NewBee take game 1 of this best of 5 series.
What a surprise. NewBee coming this as a clear underdogs, but now they're going up against LGD. One game ahead, and a decisive one at that.
It certainly was, Raz. I mean, this is something we did not expect because LGD have been on the upward trend. They still have smiles on their face. They still know they've got an entire series on their hand.